What's up guys? By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly how to land every parry and survive any encounter in the toughest difficulties. I've used these strategies to beat solo Ruthless runs and also cleared all of Lethal while solo queuing with randoms. If you're struggling in higher difficulties or want to learn to solo Ruthless and above, it's time to level up your parrying skills. Basic parries might work for easy fights, but if you want to survive the chaos when you're completely surrounded, you'll need more than the basics. I'm breaking down advanced techniques like multi-parries, recovery parries, and parry resets. Plus, we'll go through enemy attack timings for the most common enemy attacks so you know how to land those parries and not get hit. Those one-on-one parries are just warm-ups. Let me show you how to turn the tide even when the odds are stacked against you. First, you have to use a fencing weapon. Right now, the fencing weapons are way stronger than balanced and block class weapons, so you're handicapping yourself if you don't use fencing. Balanced weapons do better damage, but the parries are way harder to hit, and block just gets you knocked around way too much by enemy attacks, which will cause you to quickly die. Okay, first off is multi-parries. I've seen a lot of people say online that they died because enemy attacks got desynced. What they're talking about is the enemy attack timings couldn't be parried with a single parry because the attack from the second enemy was too late to be caught by the initial parry. A lot of people don't know that with fencing weapons, even if the parry animation isn't finished, you can re-parry if another attack is about to hit you. Alright, so watch closely in this clip where I'll quickly hit the C button twice in a row to parry the desynced Tyranid Warrior attacks. Alright, so I'll slow it down and play it again here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're going to hit the first parry and then immediately after the second one. Hitting these multi-parries does take a little practice. You do have to time it correctly or else it won't give you the second parry, so don't just mash parry a bunch of times. Try to hit it close to when the attack is about to hit you. And I'll just show you one more clip of a good multi-parry. Okay, and then we'll go over the timing. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just keep in mind that your Space Marine can parry a lot faster than what you think because the animation is deceptively long when parrying a single attack, but during multi-parry, the Space Marine will just snap to the next parry while skipping most of the animation. Watch in this clip how the Space Marine snaps to parry the second attack. So recovery parries are a little more obvious, but still very important for staying alive on the harder difficulties. When you get knocked down, you can queue up a parry by hitting the parry button, and your Space Marine will snap up in time to parry an incoming attack. The timing for this one is right after you get knocked to the ground. When the second enemy attack starts and you're still on the ground, hit parry. Watch the screen for when I press C on the keyboard for the exact timing. Okay, so these are parry resets. If you take a hit and the system isn't giving you your parries even though you're timing them correctly, you can double tap parry before you're about to take another hit and it'll override that pseudo stun state that's blocking you from getting your parries. So as you can see here, I'm going to take a hit from the Tyranid Warrior right now, and so I'm going to be in the pseudo stun state, and then as the Termagant is about to attack me, I try to parry, but it won't give it to me. And so I double tap parry right before the second Termagant attacks me, and it gives it to me. And then I can go ahead and parry the second attack from the Tyranid Warrior. And then we'll see it again in full speed here. So take the hit, and then we can't parry, even though we tried, double tap, and then go back to parrying. I'll go over some of the most common enemy attacks and how to time your parries on them. Right now I only have footage with my keyboard keys showing from the Tyranid missions, but if you guys want to see chaos enemy parry timings, let me know down in the comments. We're not going to do the entire Hive Tyrant fight just to save some time, but I'll show you the attacks that you can parry. Okay, so after he does the spinning blue circle, he'll sometimes do a single sword swipe, and then here on the next clip, if he's able to hit you with the whip when you're down on the ground, you hit parry and it gives you that one. Sometimes when he hits you with the whip you won't get knocked down, and that's when you would parry. Okay, for his 3-hit combo, it's going to be a red circle dodge, regular hit, and then you can parry the blue circle. Last one for the Hive Tyrant is after his triple energy bubble, he'll sometimes do a blue attack, and you can parry that one. Okay, for the double sword Tyrannid Warrior, you would hit it there as he's coming towards you, and then he'll do a 1, 2, and you can parry both of those. Okay, for the Lictor, he'll usually jump at you like that, and then if you parry that, he'll wait around for a sec and usually do a blue circle attack. Okay, for the Ravener, after he pops out of the ground, he'll usually do a parryable blue circle attack. And sometimes the Ravener will do another attack when he pops out, which is a 1, 2, 3, and that's how you parry that one. So last, we're going to go over the Whip Tyrannid Warrior. So his first possible attack is just a spin blue circle attack. Alright, and then his second attack is going to be 1, 2. Once you get these advanced parry techniques down, you'll be able to start clearing solo Ruthless runs pretty consistently. As you can see here in this clip, my bot allies aren't taking much of the heat for me, but I'm able to keep refilling my armor and staying alive by landing the parries I need. Once you start doing this, you'll be in a really good spot and ready to solo some Ruthless runs and even lethal runs if you have the right setup. If you enjoyed this video or found anything useful, drop a like on it for me. Thanks. And if you like this video, you might like my other video about lethal difficulty tips, which should be popping up right about now.